Hey, don't even think about going over to nothing fancy or some smack like that. You're watching AsZ85's videos. I got nothing beyond that.
Hey guys, on AsZ85. Tonight I have a kind of a special unboxing. This is actually an unboxing from myself. I was recently visiting my parents and my grandpa in Arizona, and some of my stuff was still down there. My mom and dad happened to show me this, and I had pretty much forgotten about it, but it's pretty awesome. This is something that I was given when I was, boy, I want to say I was 11 years old. It's something I'm definitely going to cherish forever. So let me go ahead and unbox this and show you exactly what I'm talking about. I have a feeling that after some of you guys see this, that you're going to want to do this for your kids someday. And I'm pretty thankful that my mom and dad thought of this back in the day when they did this for me. I didn't really think it was too big of a deal back then. I mean, I was pretty excited, but you know, looking back now, it's definitely a lot cooler. What this is that when I was 11 years old, my father took me to the Department of Natural Resources hunting and shooter safety class, and I had never ever shot a gun before. And I went through the class, and at the end you have to shoot a .22, you know, so you can get used to different shooting positions and how to carry the rifle and all that stuff. And what this is my dad had it made up, my very first target ever that I'd ever shot in my entire life, and the actual shell casing from the very first time I ever pulled the trigger on any firearm ever in my entire life. And that is pretty awesome. It says 9/25 of 1996. 1996, holy crap. And I actually still have the rifle that I used. So give me 1 second, I'll go grab that. So here's the rifle that I used, and that is a 1958 Marlin Golden 39A. At the time it didn't have the scope on it, it just had iron sights. I've since later upgraded it with the scope. But yeah, that's what I shot the very first time I ever shot a rifle. And I remember my dad taking the time to show me everything on how the rifle worked. After we were done with this day, I remember we went back to the garage and he showed me how to clean it, how to take care of it. And as you can see, it's in phenomenal condition for 1958. I mean, literally the only thing that is worn down a little bit is the lever, and there's no more gold left on the trigger. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. I think it's pretty neat. And my parents did that for me. I mean, this is something that not everyone can say that they have, is the very first shell casing from the very first time they ever pulled the trigger on a firearm. So I'm very grateful for that, and very grateful that my parents put the forethought into doing that for me. As you can see, at 11 years old I wasn't I wasn't that great of a shot, but it was fun. I mean, that's something I will never forget, for sure. So just keep that in mind if you decide to put your kid through the safety class. Maybe that's something that they'll enjoy too someday, is the very first shell casing. So just figured I'd share that with you guys, kind of a neat little personal thing. So with that said, I hope you guys have a great night. See you later.